It's Platt, and today we keep it local. That's next to Platt's Beer of the Week. So the particular beer we have today is the Paleo Porter. Comes to us from the fine folks at Lovelady Brewing. We reviewed one of their beers before. It was called Stardust. It was kind of an homage to the old Stardust Casino on the Strip. The brewery is located in Henderson, Nevada. Henderson is Vegas's largest suburb and the second largest city in Nevada. The city was founded in 1941 basically to support a magnesium processing plant. They were processing magnesium during the war for the war effort, and they were using power from the newly built Hoover Dam. Henderson is located between Vegas and the Hoover Dam, so if you ever come out and drive out or fly out in a helicopter or whatever, you're going through or over Henderson. As far as Lovelady itself, Lovelady was founded by the four Lovelady brothers. That's right, that's their last name. This is not kind of a made-up brewery name, but that's their names. Twin brothers Richard and Robert started brewing when they were 17 years old. They started sharing with their friends and family, and they called their beer Dick and Bob's Brew. And that was kind of the kernel for the idea that someday the boys need to start their own brewery. Years later, brothers Jerry and Jeffrey came aboard, and they helped the family open and run Lovelady Brewing. The family itself had been in Henderson since the 50s, so they said that, there's really no other place to open a brewery if they're going to open a brewery. Today, they have two different locations, one on Water Street and one on Green Valley Parkway. Water Street is the historic old downtown Henderson area. There's some old school casinos, restaurants, bars, cool little vibe there. Again, if you ever kind of drive out to the dam, stop in Water Street, check it out. And the other location is near what's called Dollar Loan Center Arena. This is where the Silver Knights, our minor league hockey team, plays. They are the affiliate to the Golden Knights, which is our NHL team. Probably pretty cool if you're a minor league hockey player to get stationed out here. That probably would be a little fun for sure. Real quick, let's talk about some of their other beers. First is Love Juice, 5.7% ABV. Pretty good name for a beer, if I must say so. It's a hazy IPA. It's their bestseller and flagship beer. Next is Ninth Island. It is a pineapple sour. Comes in at 5.5% ABV. I've probably talked about this before on the channel. Las Vegas has a huge Hawaiian population. They often refer to Las Vegas as the Ninth Island. Us here, when we like to go on vacation, hey, let's go to Hawaii. Well, they're like, hey, let's go to Vegas. So it's kind of a nice little relationship. There's several of the downtown casinos almost specialize in the Hawaiian traveler. So there's just that kind of cool relationship we have with Hawaii out here. Next is Hendertucky Horror Show, 7.5% ABV. This is a double hazy IPA flavored with pumpkin, vanilla, and coffee. The term Hendertucky is kind of a slang that I heard when I first moved to town and was used back then. Henderson was just a suburb. Those folks were out in the country. Those are hillbillies out there. Us Vegas folks, we're sophisticats. Now this whole valley is just one endless just line of suburbs. This whole thing's melted together. But that's what that term means, Hendertucky. Finally, we have Steaming Nights. It is 4.8% ABV. It's a brown ale that is flavored with jalapeno, habanero, and poblano peppers. Sounds like a pretty cool concept for a beer. Well, before we try this particular beer, though, let's check out the stats. So today, I thought I'd give you a little update. One great thing about living in Vegas is there's always something new, another bar, restaurant, casino, this, that, and the other coming. And we have something new coming here. Brewdog is coming to Las Vegas. Not too long ago, reviewed one of their beers. They're the Scottish-based brewery that does those really high alcohol beers. They own the pub chain. They also have the craft beer themed hotels, however. Well, they're coming out to Vegas. They're going to be located across the street from Park MGM, or what's known as the old Monte Carlo. Also, the T-Mobile Arena is right in the neighborhood. Kind of a hot spot on the Strip. Supposedly, the facility is going to be 30,000 square feet, so a pretty big facility. They're going to have a 20-barrel brew system there, so they will produce on site. What beers will produce, however, who knows. They're shooting for early December. Probably want to give them a couple of weeks to ramp up for New Year's, so that's the tentative opening date. Seating capacity is going to be like 1,500, something like that. So again, a big place, plenty of seating. They're going to have a huge outdoor patio. Apparently, they're going to be located on the 3rd or 4th floor of this building, so they're going to have just a great view of the strip, the arena. Really, really kind of cool view, perfect spot on the strip. Be interesting to see that place. So if you're coming out in the next couple of months, or if you come out for New Year's, what have you, CES, it should be open. Definitely stop by and check that out. Well, enough about that. Let's drink a beer. All right. I do have to say, the way that can pour doesn't sound like a ton of carbonation. Don't have much of a head. Let's give her some. Oh, that smells nice. This is I believe, like a peanut butter coffee porter. You definitely get that peanut butter. Let's give her a try. That's nice. I get more peanut butter on the nose and on the mouth, even though it's starting to come a little bit on the finish. Not a lot of coffee. Yeah, carbonation seems a little low. Maybe it's just this particular can or batch. Not flat, but just seems a little low. Body-wise, medium-ish. There's some body wire, but this is not a big body porter. It's not a high ABV porter. Definitely drinkable. Yeah, I get a little bit of the chocolate notes, a little bit of that peanut butter. Medium is finished, doesn't necessarily linger around long, but it does spend some time on the palate. I will say this is drinkable enough and light enough bodied. I've talked about some of these, what they call pastry stouts, or these peanut butter, banana, donut, kind of stouts, porters, these bigger beers. Generally, you can have one, and that's about it. This is drinkable enough where I think you could have a couple. I'm not saying I'd kill a 6-pack, unless you dared me. But I think you could have a couple of these. The flavors aren't, the flavors aren't too much. The viscosity, the alcohol aren't too much. You could probably end up having a couple of these, which is kind of nice. Yeah, but overall, real nice little beer, a nice dessert beer. Goes down fairly easy. Like I said, I'd have a second. Well, with that being said, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. Also, please like the video because it lets YouTube know we're putting out good content. If you have any comments, concerns, ideas for beers for me to try, please leave them in the comment section, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Well, until next time, bottoms up.